So tonight I've spent the time designing the front panel for the Skynth. So now I've got all these modules, it's important I can rack them up so I can use them without any short circuits, without any wires getting in the way, with actual labels on the pots. So I've been using Illustrator and I've positioned each pot, socket, switch, you know, where need be. And this is what I've got so far. This isn't the final design, however this has got the drilling holes, which is important as Matt Jeffries is going to drill this panel for me this weekend, so then I can get it all assembled on Monday, and then I can do a decal of whatever design I choose in the end on top. Some stuff I had to look out for was making sure A, the holes were the right size, B, that they lined up with what could fit on the board. So say the Thomas Henry VCA where the pots are board mounted, I had to make sure that the pots were the right distance away. I had to make sure the PCBs could fit next to each other with no problem. I had to make sure that they made sense logically when laid out, and then also making sure these spaces for hex spaces wouldn't invade other pots. That means I could mount the board to the front panel. So far I've printed out it, and I've tried, as you can see over here, I've tried quite a few times pushing the different components through, just to see if they fit next to each other, to see if the spacing's right, to see if the layout's okay, and it's all looking good so far. Another consideration we had to do were the actual holes to rack it in a Eurorack thing. So we've got the holes here, which I've tested in the rack, and they are all good. I had to use the formula on Dopefer's website about the actual standard and the 5.8mm and the 3mm down, but then each time 7.5 in. It got quite confusing, however with a bit of help and a bit of research it means it all went well. So yeah, next stage is to wait for it to be drilled by Matt, assemble it, and then design maybe some graphics for the front to make it a bit more unique and exciting.